Hey everybody, it's SaskiaSketches. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this episode of Sketch With Me, I am sketching InaZuma 11 characters. That is because I just finished the anime for the first time. I've watched and rewatched InaZuma 11 for countless times, and I have always really enjoyed it. I just never got around to the end of the third season because it hadn't been translated yet when I was watching it at the time. But just yesterday I watched the last 3 episodes of this incredible anime, and I so I don't even know. I was getting a little emotional because this anime has helped me through so much. I have watched it all throughout primary school and secondary school, and that was when I was getting bullied a lot and I didn't have many friends, so watching InaZuma 11 was like a way to escape from all of that, and I could pretend that I really did have friends so that I could play soccer with all the characters, even though I have no idea how to play football, but it was nice to imagine. I am in a much better place now, so don't worry, I have lots of friends now. But back then I did not, and it was great to just have something that was always there, you know, like this anime. I really look back at it fondly. So I recently rewatched every single episode, which was really fun. I know it's meant for kids, but I just love it. I'm praising this series a lot. It's not very special, but my nostalgia for it is through the roof. Although it is a really good series. I mean, story-wise it's not very strong, but the characters are really good, really well designed and well written, and the character arcs are very good, and the art style is so good, so incredible, because InaZuma 11, they don't do same face syndrome, okay? It's not, they don't do the cheap way out like Disney or other big companies. No, InaZuma 11 has such unique character design. Every character is different, and you can recognize every character from not just a distance but also from up close. So if you look at all the eyes or all the faces, they're all different, which I really like. And just these characters, man, they're so well written and so original, and I just love them. They're all so nice. Like I just really want to be friends with all of them. Yeah, so as you can see, my nostalgia for this series is really high. It's just incredible how much, you know, these characters have done for me, this series has done for me. It's taught me a lot, and I really love it. So in this artwork I made a sketchbook page. I filled it with, you know, me hugging all of the characters. Well, not all of them, there are lots more characters, but I think my favourite characters from this series, so I have Nathan, Sean, Mark, Byron, Axel, Eric, and then Xavier and Jude. And I wanted to add more. I wanted to add Hurley and Jack and everybody, but I couldn't. There was only so much room on this page. But I love the way this looks. I really like the way it turned out. I've done a couple other InaZuma 11 character pages in this sketchbook, but I really like this one. This one came out the best. Not just the composition, I think it's the composition I like about this, but I also like the way I coloured it. You'll see that in a bit. But yeah, I just really also just love the vibe of this page. I just love that it shows how grateful I am for this series. Like, I'm so happy that it exists. So yeah, it's like me hugging all of the characters and then telling them thank you. So yeah, I really love the way this turned out. I needed this actually after watching the ending and just getting so emotional, much more emotional than I should. But you know, I think it's fair if you think about how long I've been watching this series, and for, you know, how much I've learned from this and how much the characters have helped me throughout everything, throughout hard times. I always remember, oh yeah, well Mark always says don't give up, so I shouldn't give up now, and I want to be as strong as them and everything. Yeah. I'm really in love with this series. I'm so happy, and I'm so glad it ended the way it did. It didn't end in a bad way, which I was fearing that they were going to have a cheap end like some anime do, like that the quality declines over time, but it didn't. It ended so incredibly well. So much nostalgia. Those last 3 episodes are just it was great. I loved it so much. InaZuma 11 is such a happy, you know, cheerful anime at the beginning of this series, but it's also filled with so many heartfelt moments, so many great character developments. Jude, for example, Jude's character development is so good. I love his character arcs. I really, not just Jude, all these characters. Sean's character arc was really good, and I really love this anime. So, you know, the first season was great. It was it's my favorite. The first season is where they most of the characters meet, and where Mark just gets to develop his football club more and more, and where they actually learn how to play, and they have so many cool matches against their opponents. And oh gosh, I totally forgot, like the animation, it's so good. I love it. Like all these super techniques and their moves and everything, they're so great. I just love watching those things. Like they're so cool. Like Axel's moves, or you know, not just like everybody, they're so good, so beautifully made, and I really love it. How it's animated, I love it. So where was I? Like, okay, the first season, yeah. So it's really just a start of everything, and I have so much love for the first season. And then the second season, it's also it's also good. It's a little strange. It's about aliens attacking the Earth, and footballing with all the characters. It's really emotional though. It's I remember watching that for the first time and just feeling dread, because every character was like, they couldn't win. Every character was leaving, and I was feeling so sad. But in the end, everything turned out, so don't worry. And then the third season had never been my favourite, but now that I've watched it again, I really have a lot of appreciation for it. It's really well made too, and I really like it as a conclusion to all the stories and all the new characters like Paolo and like especially the Italian selection was really great. I like those characters a lot, and you know, the team from Costel, and then spoiler alert, David Evans, who's still alive. It was so happy to see Mark and his grandfather, you know, get back together, and it was so great. I know I've just been rambling throughout this video, but I'm really grateful that you've listened to it. This has just been, you know, quite emotional for me. I'm so happy that I finally got to see the end of this series and enjoy it again. And you know, it's not over yet. I'm definitely going to rewatch it more in the future, but this is all I have for you guys today. I'm so grateful that you've watched all the way to the end. Please leave a like and comment down below if you've seen InaZuma 11, or if you still want to see it, I think it's definitely a series that you should go check out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend and keep on sketching, guys. I'll see you later.